Hello, my name is Mossnix. These are my progress report reflection, and these are the extended response questions for TEL 270 based on my internship. So the first question we have is, do you agree with your mentor's assessment of your progress towards the indicators in Domain 4? Explain why or why not, and provide examples. So Domain 4 is... according to my mentor, I met all of the expectations and progress indicators except for 4H, which is adheres to the expectations of the profession, which includes attendance, punctuality, dress, attitude, and effective communication. And in terms of that, she left a note and she said that it was my attendance and my punctuality that are still developing, which I am aware of. And that I did give her, I was good about emailing her when I was going to be late or if I missed a session, but she wanted more notice ahead of time, which I think is absolutely fair. All the other indicators she said I met perfectly, but I definitely agree with the fact that I need to work towards those smaller details. So the next question is, from your perspective, what were your personal strengths as an intern this semester? And I would argue that one of my biggest strengths was being able to connect with the faculty and the students, because my mentor kind of threw me into the wolves when I first got there, and she just really wanted me to get involved in hands-on right off the bat, which I loved. And I was working with this one student, we'll call him B, that's not his name, but he loved me. He was obsessed with me. I had been working with him for 2 weeks, so technically 2 days, because I was there once a week. And I missed the third session, and I got an email from my mentor, and she was like, I had a very concerned student about you this morning. He was on the brink of, panicking because he didn't know where you were. And in my head, I was like, okay, that kind of taught me two things. One, I am able to connect with students really quick, which is amazing. And number two, kids need consistency. And I need to be more consistent about showing up when I say I'm going to. And so that was a really eye-opening experience for me. Another thing was the front desk person who I would go to check in. She was beginning of my internship, she would maybe smile at me. She did not seem like she liked me that much. Or maybe I think it was just one of those days all the time for her. But by the end of my internship, she would smile at me, she would say hi to me, she would say bye to me, and I felt really connected to the school, because at first she wasn't sure about me. And I felt very proud that I was able to gain her trust just by checking in and checking out at the end of the day. And I felt this sense of connection with the school and the faculty that I hadn't really felt before because I've always been a student. Question 3 is, from your perspective, what were your personal areas of improvement as an intern this semester? I already covered that, but it's just showing up on time. I know, and I have known for a while, that I have issues with showing up on time. Time management in terms of assignments and stuff like that is pretty good, but when it comes to arriving where I need to be on time, I need to work on that, and I can acknowledge that. And so one of my areas of improvement is definitely that. I've been working towards it. I will continue to work towards it until it is, an acceptable skill I have. But that's definitely one of the ones that she said that I was developing, which I, like I said, agree with. But I just need to work on that. And then fourth question is, what are you excited about as a future educator? I am excited to pursue my lifelong goal because I've probably known I've wanted to be a teacher for a while. I've always been good with kids. I've always been eager to help teach students or kids. And it wasn't until 6th grade that I really decided to become a teacher. And ever since then, I've just followed that pathway with no questions, no looking back, no second guesses. I decided in 6th grade I'm going to be a teacher, and here I am pursuing it. So I'm just very excited to achieve that really long-term goal of mine.